Comparison is the thief of joy and success. And this is something that I think many people know, but I just wanted to talk about this because it happened to me yesterday, actually. So just give me a second. Comparison is the thief of joy and success, and I don't think there's any way around it. So yesterday I was watching YouTube and I came across these cool people, and they're in this group. I believe many of you have seen them, and they do a lot of fun shit and a lot of crazy shit. It looks like their lifestyle is very, very good. And what I noticed myself doing was I started to compare myself, and after watching that video I actually unfollowed them because like the content is great and they seem like lovely individuals. But what started to happen was that I compared myself to them, what they had versus what I have, you know, where they are at versus where I am at. And it just got into this mental spiral downwards. And it's not a good state of mind to be in. So if you have seen the video where I talk about, I believe the title is called How I Implemented John Circa's Teaching in My Trading. I talked about the real way to manifest, how to boil your imagination in your feelings. And what comparison does is it takes all of that feeling away and shoots it in the opposite direction of where you want to go. So your feelings are like, let's say after you do the manifestation, your feelings are happy, excited, satisfied, fulfilled. Once you start to compare yourself, that shit goes the opposite direction. And this was fresh in my memory yesterday, but I just didn't feel like making a video about it then, but now I do. And yeah, just give me some time to gather my thoughts here. I don't have much time because I gotta get the car in the shop, but yeah, that's also why I have removed, you know, social media. So I don't have Facebook, I don't have Snapchat, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Instagram. I only have YouTube, and for that very reason I compared myself a lot, and it's a little bit difficult to notice you comparing yourself if you are used to comparing yourself, and it feels like it's just a normal thing, and you know, you don't really feel like you compare yourself, but you do. It puts you in this very, very bad state of mind to be in. And when I started to delete when I started to delete social media and all this stuff and just focus on myself, you know, go on my morning walks without music and just listen to my thoughts, be in the moment, becoming satisfied with who I am and where I'm at. And when I started doing that, my life got so much better and satisfying to live. So I think it's very important to, like, you don't have to delete social media to be honest, but just focus on yourself and don't compare yourself to others. You can view their content and see what they're doing, but don't really compare yourself. Just, you know, you can look up to them or whatever and say, hey, I want to get to this level. But the moment you start comparing yourself to what, you know, they have versus what you have, you know, this whole manifestation thing, it falls apart and you feel like you have nothing, which isn't true. And the moment you feel like that, you know, it's so much harder, and it's I would argue it's impossible to get to that next level, because you have to feel like you already are at that next level to be able to perform at that level and to be able to acquire the things at that level. And if you feel like shit and you feel like you have nothing, then the only thing you will have is nothing. And yeah, so basically, don't compare yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy and success, in my opinion. I think it's very hard to be successful if you compare yourself. Of course, you can look at others, look up to others, see what others have, maybe implement some of the stuff, but don't compare yourself. I think that's very bad. And yeah, it's a short one. I hope this helps somebody. I wish I came up with more stuff to talk about, but really this is all okay, so the video cut there. But anyways, this is all that comes to mind. And yeah, I gotta go get the car in the shop, but don't compare yourself. You know, if you have to, delete social media, because it's really useless. You don't even need it. Your most valuable people you have in your contacts, so it's really unnecessary. Okay, see you in the next one. Peace. Bye. Boom. Bam.